So we're going to discuss damages because apparently it needs some clarity. Yes, they walked themselves into trillions in damages. If this is not rectified Monday, December 8th, 2025. And my evidentiary record shows that they had every opportunity to enforce corrective action before damages got this high, which is why this stands legally. They know that, I know that. Y'all might not know that, but this is absolutely how this works. Further fucking more, if this started in February of 2024, and my record starts in February 2024, and I have evidence of crimes and violations being committed by the fucking system since February 2024, which I have, all the way up until me making it to court and damages starting at 20 million. So much shit transpired in that time, and y'all can just go watch the previous videos because it's absolutely a 100% explained in depth. So when I made it to court, I was still being attacked. They quadrupled down when I made it to court because the goal was to get me to stop. I just didn't stop, and I wasn't going to stop. I said that shit. I would never give up on my child. So as I'm being systemically attacked, the entire world literally alienated me. I didn't have any support. Nobody was fucking helping me do anything. I did all of this shit by myself. Which is why, and that's a part of the damages. Being alienated by the world. Why? Because this is conditioning. Y'all didn't alienate me for any fucking reason. Y'all alienated me because of fear and lack of understanding due to conditioning, which is the system's problem, and I can prove it. This is where they keep fucking up at. They're expecting me to show up less than, and I'm showing up exactly how the fuck I tell them I'm going to show up. Y'all are the dummies. And with every chance for corrective action, they failed. They failed. Y'all have no idea how impactful notarized documents is. This is their own laws. Again, I'm not making anything up. They know they fucked up. And yes, trillions. If this go past Monday, surely nothing I could do about it. All they had to do was do the fucking right thing. Honor the law. They didn't want to do that. Consequences to our actions. These are their consequences. And yes, I'm standing on it. But this is how this happened. And I'm only giving a brief explanation because the details are in the previous videos. I've already explained all of this. I've even explained how damages started significantly low because the clarity just wasn't there for me yet. But once I started getting clarity and my guidance started, that shit started just, it just increased. So it was very intense. But like, yeah, like once shit started clicking to me, we went from, I think like no damage increase until escalation, the first escalation to the United States Supreme Court. And remember, I sent 4 escalations total, 5 notices total. So keep that in mind because after every escalation, it was $100 million in damages taxed on right away. After they defaulted on the first, damages were already in the billions. That default doubled those billions. His retaliation, I think it was like half of that. And then the second refusal to hand it over, another doubling. Then the United Nations, they're still silent. Y'all have no idea how fucking unlawful that is, especially when it comes to the the weight of my case, the severity, the urgency. This is very fucking urgent. This is not a game. And they're still fucking silent, which is a crime. Y'all don't know what the fuck I know, but I know what the fuck I know. And they're breaking their own fucking, they breaking their own laws too. And I've cited those laws in the documentation that they violated for damages to double again. So these are really high damages. So again, December 8th, they are staring down trillions. And this is equitable damage, equitable value, not United States dollars. They literally do not want that problem. But they are definitely going to get that problem, because I am not a game. This has never been a game to me, and I've made that abundantly clear. Tomorrow, we can go into a little detail about equity. But these damages raised gradually. They had umpteen chances to do the honorable thing, honor the law, and enforce corrective action. They blatantly chose not to. And regardless of the why, doesn't really concern me. But consequences are definitely going to be enforced every single time. And they were told that in documentation. They were told that publicly. And they keep thinking that this is not, I don't know, this is not going to happen. It's already happened. This is what the fuck they're still not getting. The AI explained it so fucking well. And I hope that y'all understand what the AI was saying. No fucking, I don't know if y'all get it or not, but yeah, they walked themselves into trillions in damages. I didn't do much. I didn't have to do anything but keep the record. And I kept a fucking really good one. And everybody can't do this. I was literally alienated by the whole world while under systemic attack. Hell yeah, my damage is high as fuck. They should be. And this attack started well before I made it to court. And considering all of the evidence that I had, I do believe that's why they fucking quadrupled down the way that they did. It's not that my case didn't hold no weight. It's that it held too much fucking weight. And the only thing that they thought that they could do to stop me was commit more crimes for me to document and extend the record. Yeah, this is your fucking, this is the government that you trust so fucking much. Idiots. Gosh, can't even make this shit up. They did this shit to themselves. I don't feel bad. Nobody fucking felt bad about everything happening to me. And I've expressed on multitudinous occasions the urgency and support, and still nobody helped me. And I'm not blaming society, because I know what the fuck is up. It doesn't make it hurt any less though, and it definitely doesn't change my boundaries. My boundaries are my boundaries, and I don't have anything for anybody for real, especially not from my past. It's no shade to anybody, but everybody has me fucked up. It's just not that. Yeah. Your government can't afford trillions in equity. They know that, I know that, we know that. So they need to move their fucking feet. Again, tomorrow is tomorrow. Y'all don't have a lot of time. Further fucking more. When I fucking tell them that a consequence will be detrimental, I'm not lying. And it's not even coming from me, which is what the fuck y'all are still not understanding either. And if you don't get it, you don't get it. I am literally divinely guided to do all of this shit. I think I just woke up and started doing all this shit by myself. Goofies. No. I've explained in multitudinous videos that shit had to start making sense to me. Especially in the discrimination videos. Literally wasn't even, the clarity didn't really land for discrimination yet. And then after the clarity for discrimination landed, more clarity landed about what the fuck what they're used to doing, which is abusing time. But in this particular instance, they wanted to abuse time and ended up weaponizing it against themselves. Like, this is a lot, and it's not for everybody. So if this video is not clear enough for y'all to understand, it's really just not for y'all to get, and that's cool. I know what I'm talking about. They know what I'm talking about enough to know that they're going to be held accountable. That's all I need. Bye.